Hi, good morning. I'm Matt Call, Operations Section Chief on the Monroe Canyon Fire here with Team 3. Today's about our 7th or 8th day. It's July 22nd. Our fire is 9,705 acres and we have 3% containment. So we're going to take you to the iPad and I'm going to explain what containment actually means. So we'll switch over to the iPad, and as you can see, we've got the map we've showed some of you. I'm going to zoom in here to this north corner, and all this black where we have the M, that black line is what we're denoting as containment line, where we're pretty sure that the fire is not going to leave that edge. And we're continuing to do that all around the fire, and you'll see more and more of that show up. So there's a lot of edge that we have, and that percentage, that 3%, that's what that means. And that percentage is going to continue to go up. So I'm going to zoom over here. We're going to talk about what's happening in Monroe Meadows. We talked yesterday a little bit about a burn that we're doing. I'll show you a couple different images. What we're doing is eliminating some of the fuels between the fire edge and the control points that we're putting in here. So what that means is we have some fuels, we have a lot of edge that we can't really easily put the fire out, so we're putting in dozer lines and hand lines and hose lays, and I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, and if you can kind of see, all of these little icons mean different kinds of line, and so what we're doing is we're going to burn off of that line and eliminate all of those fuels north of that, so all of those green fuels you can see are no longer a problem for us. Any of the structures in there are well protected, and so we're feeling pretty good about anything on the inside fire line. We just want to eliminate those fuels so they don't get up and make a run towards our containment line. That fire is going to continue, firing operation is going to continue around this corner and tie in with what we started yesterday on this point right here. As you can see where these H's and these R's are, we actually did a firing operation around there, and I'll show you kind of what that looked like on our IR image. So this is a Google Earth image that was taken last night, and we'll go over to that same corner. This orange is what actually was burned yesterday, and we didn't get as much done as we wanted because we started getting a little bit of rain and we didn't want to make a big mess, so we're hoping for a little bit better weather today. And you can see how this is just backing down to the road nicely. You see the dirt road in there, and it's just burning up these pockets of heavier fuels, and that's exactly what we want. And then we have a good solid fire edge along there that is going to stay within our containment line. So we're going to continue that around here along this edge of Monroe Creek based on what our weather is doing, and we want to kind of hold it into this canyon bottom here. And the goal is to try to keep it within Monroe Canyon so it doesn't jump over and come here to the south or to the north, what's the bottom of you're seeing on the map there. And that's where we're going to see that goes to Maggleby. So I'll go back to this other map, and where I was looking is right here in the center, right along kind of where that yellow map line is. That's just an indicator for our mapping. It's what's called a management action point. So there's nothing actually on the ground. It's just an indicator for us for some decision making. And you can see Maggleby up here on the right, where we've got all the structure elements in place. We're planning on doing a little bit more machine work. Sorry about that. A little bit more machine work with dozers and some heavy equipment, so that we can eliminate some fuels, and we'll just put in the finishing touches on the structure protection elements up there. And that's what all these, we have pumps, we have a lot of dozer line in here kind of containing some slash piles, and pumps and tanks and all kinds of things in place there in both Maggleby and then going up north and all of the other surrounding communities up in Long Flat. All these numbers are houses that we've done structure protection on. So we still have almost 900 firefighters attached to this fire, moving around the fire. Our main focus right now is structure protection still, but there is a large focus on actually putting containment line and then doing some burn operations that will bring that fire up to that edge so we can actually put more what we call black on the map. And that's what gets us that percentage number. So over the next couple days, we're going to see that number creep up, and that's good news for us, and it's great news for you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.